Mouani with a menacing ball over Kimmich's head and right at the feet of Mbappé! Delivered the final product beautifully, Kylian Mbappé. And what a way to mark a half-century of goals for France. Amongst the many French changes, there are 8 in all from their defeat. Hernandez into the French team today, but Ivan Kruzliak of Slovakia in charge. One of his Champions League games in the season just past was a French-German occasion too. The jersey for the very first time at senior level, Loic Bade. Of the past, the World Cup meetings of 1958, 82 and 86, they all spring to mind. It's always worth keeping your focus on the start of a Germany-France game. The last meeting, let's go retrieving it off Kimmich. And turned beautifully around the corner by Füllkrug. And Voltemade had a massive chance to...
No, indeed, it's great link-up play that threw the ball into the box. Mannion again, slightly unorthodox, but Mannion...
though, from the team who are playing inside a stadium they enjoy today, and they are beginning life exactly like that. Here's another chance on that one. Flashed across goal and wide, but another ball in for Adeyemi. He was on the stretch and couldn't quite reach it.
Fantastic start, though, I have to say, Chris. Pascal Gross really getting forward, joining in the attack. Adeyemi adding in an injection.
In from Kimmich. Goretzka. This is Adeyemi. And then Füllkrug.
There's a real belief about this German attack. Lovely through ball, direct run again on the diagonal from Adeyemi, and a fantastic block there from Lucadinha to take the pressure off his goalkeeper.
Voltemade. Adeyemi. Goretzka. Corner bouncing away off the debutant Bade.
There's a real...
Voltemade. Adeyemi. That's a lovely touch from him. Adeyemi right at Magnon. And he put it either side of the French goalkeeper with that sort of power. I don't think he'd have stood a chance of stopping it.
Really exciting. Just before that strike, nice little Cruyff move behind, little chop. Creates some space and opportunity for a left-footed strike there, but either side of Magnon.
German flow at the moment is good. They are feeling this occasion. Raum. This guy.
I think they're looking to overload the midfield a little bit while he drops in.
Cherki getting it back off Kylian Mbappé. Ryan Cherki, most dispossessed. Here's Mbappé. And the French blue are flying forward here. Mbappé cut out well by Tar. Not only did he stop it, he managed to get it to a teammate as well. Adeyemi is hauled rather obviously to the ground by Lucadinha. He's going to receive the first yellow card of the game as well for that indiscretion.
Again, as you say, finding the free...
Not sure who made contact with Magnon, mind. Mbappé. Waiting for the arrivals and tried to push it forward towards Thuram. French team.
Frightening.
Raum. Voltemade wasn't quite able to get there because of a critical touch off the head of Hernandez. Really important intervention. Now Digne. Kylian Mbappé wants it in the middle, but he was the only one really in a position of purpose, and he still might get there. Some German panic. Here's Cherki.
Too much in that, but he stayed down for quite a long time. Jonathan Tah. Could he have used his foot there to make that clearance as opposed to a dramatic header, but comes straight off Goretzka.
And then he didn't have it, and then he got it again, and Thuram has worked it out to Cherki. Ryan Cherki. So Stegen not taking chances.
The thing with Cherki is he can go left or right, can't he? He's so good with both feet. Brown's just, he doesn't want to turn his hips, he doesn't want to commit one way or the other. And Cherki cheekily.
Cherki's delivery to Stegen. Just had to get across there. It all seemed to be happening in slow motion, but clearly ter Stegen recognised the danger. Florian Wirtz, who hasn't really been able to get into the game for Germany so far, whereas others have. Adeyemi. Rabia halts him. Adeyemi's back on his feet, and then he's grounded again, and then Florian Wirtz tries to bundle his way through. But the decision from the referee is to come back for the initial tackle on Adeyemi.
Again, he just drives at the heart of the French defence. And they know he's so dangerous to just tackle after tackle.
Yeah, a piece of the ball ahead of Adeyemi. Tamada, Adeyemi. Particular cross from Gusto, it won't for France. Stinia. Adeyemi is down, but the Slovakian referees told him to get up, and France are going to carry on here with Mbappé. He's trying to trick his way past Kimmich, but without luck. This before Bade intercepts. Kolo Muani is motoring forward for France, and on he goes. The only way that Brown could stop him was to ground him. It's a yellow card for him, so that is both the left backs now on booking. Most recent World Cup and that Euro Championship in 2024. As ter Stegen rises. Certainly is. Brilliant goal record to go with that late bloom as well. Here's Adeyemi. Adeyemi, was there a shove? Yes, there is. It's a penalty, Germany. Took a very long time, Ivan Kruzliak, to make that call, the Slovakian official. But as determines that Germany... We can get a proper look at this now. Looking for simulation for Kylian Mbappé. Tamada, great feet from Füllkrug, and off the post from Florian Wirtz. And now the flag is up. Very fluent German move. Gross. Oh, Tamada. Just ever so slightly claimed by Magnon. Mbappe's in a one-on-one situation further up the pitch with Adeyemi, and that is why France are trying to get up there to support him. But Kolo Muani, here is Mbappé. Oh, he lost his balance. Slips at the critical moment, Kylian Mbappé. And from a giant chance at one end, an equally huge one for France at the other.
Oh, he's absolutely in acres of space, isn't it? And the one person you want it to fall to.
Brown, who has spent an awful lot of time high in that half. Valtemade, pushed away by Magnon. He's getting himself into the right area. The crosses from corners. His clearance.
Got to beat the first defender there.
Valtemade scores, however. I think there was quite a clear use of the hands there as the ball bounced up advantageously in his direction. Chouameni with a menacing ball over Kimmich's head and right at the feet of Mbappé! Delivered the final product beautifully, Kylian Mbappé. And what a way to mark a half-century of goals for France, who stunned Stuttgart right on half-time.
Definitely an unfortunate time to concede for the Germans. Mbappé will be thrilled, considering he missed an absolute sitter. But what ball in here. the back post. Kimmich doesn't see him. Can't track him properly. Mbappé.
To be giving the ball to Germany like that. Adeyemi's going to race after it. Rabiot's got a bit of a head start. And the presence of mind to just lean into at these moments. Executed with precision and perfection to give France a half-time lead in Stuttgart. His 50th goal for his country, now just one behind Thierry Henry on the all-time list of French goal scorers. Nil down against Spain, and 10 minutes later they were 4-0 down. 2006 World Cup. And it is Le Bleu who...
Very, very dangerous going forward, but we'll touch on that later.
Here's Thuram. France ended the first half well. They're trying to begin the second with the same purpose. Thuram has tumbled. Chouameni setting Mbappé away again. And Mbappé is moving, and Germany are panicking. Mbappé has hit the side netting. With more than a few thinking he'd rippled the back of the net.
Loads of opportunities to score and put the game to bed.
Now they've got one with Füllkrug. Chouameni. We'll see later today in Munich, in that Nations League final. Here's Adeyemi, just having to allow that ball to bounce. Rabiot was behind him. But to recalibrate, Adeyemi is all smiles. Wasn't smiling at this point though, was he?
No, he wasn't. Bit of a shove in the back.
Spot in the first half. Here's Raum. Adeyemi almost ducked out the way of the cross. All Real Madrid games this season. No foul on Rabiot, so Undav has clear sight to goal! And he scores! Stuttgart rises for one of its own. Dennis Undav is only at the very beginning of his German career, but his scoring record is quite something. That's 4 goals in 6 caps for Dennis Undav.
Rabiot makes a bit of a meal of it. Füllkrug, nice and physical, and who's there to capitalise? Undav.
And he is disallowing the goal. And now it is the German players who put their hands to their heads in disbelief. Moani, it's very nicely weighted for Rayan Cherki. Mbappe's up there, but Thuram is coming as well. Cherki's doing it on his own, and he scuffed it. Much to the dismay of his teammate Kylian Mbappé.
It's a great ball into space from Kolo Muani, and look, he's off to the races. Cherki here, and he's got Mbappé off to his left, just outside.
Look at all the space here for Kolo Muani. Randall Kolo Muani for Marcus Thuram, who struck the bottom of the post with ter Stegen beaten.
Oh, it's delightful with so much time on the ball as well. Just think that's going to nestle in the bottom corner for Thuram.
By the corner flag. Adeyemi away from Digne, exploding into the box with some on retreats. Bade away. Adeyemi. In the meantime, there is a flare up here between Luca Hernandez. Not done, are they? Can break. Mbappé lurking. Here he is. Kylian Mbappé. Kimmich trying to keep him quiet. Mbappé. Kimmich has done his job well. And by Rabiot. Cherki is up there with him. Kolo Muani just ran into white traffic in the ends. And Bischoff there, the 19-year-old about to make his Germany debut. He was struggling to get to that with the presence of Füllkrug, who is the one who got the final touch.
Much more involved in the build-up, much more involved in creating the attack as well.
One back by Adeyemi, in towards Füllkrug, stopped by Bade. Talking of players who are having great games, the French debutant at centre-half falls into that category too.
He's looked very assured, hasn't he? Comfortable on the ball, dangerous in the air.
Where he wants to be, really, with all that space ahead of him. And it keeps on coming for Olise. And he's given it to Thuram, who can't slide it into the corner because of the firm hand of Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Produces a great save from ter Stegen. Thuram takes it first time. Ter Stegen does just enough, but...
Doué. Gusto. It's Mbappé. Mbappé, that's delicious. And 18th different debutant, by the way, under Julian Nagelsmann for Germany. Tom Bischoff. Adeyemi. Bade struggling to get back there. Hernandez was. And he knew anyway that the flag was always going to go up, and he's right. Offside is the call.
That's a lovely ball, though. Space is there.
That's a job. Might not be a name you recognise, and I don't blame you, it was 99 years ago. Desiree Doué, that had some thrust on it. It was heading right into the bottom corner before ter Stegen reached it.
Stay wide.
It's Wirtz going to have his moment this afternoon for Germany. Mittelstadt. The wrong side of Fran. Digne just kept on moving. Mittelstadt would have known that Doué was relatively close to him, so had to make contact. Doué with the layoff. Oh, what a save, ter Stegen. Mbappé could not have hit that any better. And frankly, no goalkeeper could have got across there any quicker than ter Stegen did.
What a ball to the edge of the area. Unbelievable from Doué. And Mbappé gets that Sean's day.
And there's no extra time. We are straight to penalties if Germany equalise. Wirtz's delivery. Bade's header, and mashed over the top by Kimmich. Wirtz has it taken away from him by Kone. He's been excellent since he's come on. And here's Mbappé in the sort of situation he wants to be. Past Koch, but not past ter Stegen. Action here, but you could almost see the panic in Robin Koch's eyes even from here. Even if the quality in this second half in terms of the decent chances hasn't quite been there. And now perhaps the game is going to be taken away from them completely. It's Mbappé, it's Olise, and he walks in France's second goal. Huge smile on the face of Didier Deschamps, because he knows that that will probably be enough for Les Bleus, who have bounced back from their difficult night against Spain to see off the host nation, Germany.
Oh, and it's devastating for these German fans.
He's the one who's given the ball away here, though, Olise. It's a dangerous pass, and it's put his team in a bit of trouble. It's a kind deflection for Undav, teed up for Kimmich. Not enough to beat Magnon. Wirtz. Undav. 15 months ago. Didier Deschamps' side back on track after being stunned by Spain a few days ago. Michael Olise with the clinching goal, but the true sprinkling of magic provided by Kylian Mbappé, who teed up Olise.